Imagine a table adorned with candles, crystals, and herbs. This, in essence, is a witch's altar, a sacred space where magic is honored and practiced. More than just a surface, an altar acts as a focal point for a witch's intentions and energies. It's a place of connection to the divine, to nature, and to the self. The altar is a microcosm of the universe, representing the elements and the forces of nature. It is a place where the witch can interact with these energies, drawing them down or sending them out. The altar is also a very personal space, reflecting the witch's individual beliefs and practices. Just as no two witches are the same, no two altars are identical. Each one is unique, a reflection of the witch who tends it. The simple answer is no. An altar is a tool, and like any tool, it can be helpful but is not strictly necessary. Some witches find that having a dedicated space enhances their practice, while others connect with their magic in different ways. Some witches may choose not to have a physical altar at all, preferring instead to create a sacred space within themselves. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to have an altar is a personal one. There is no right or wrong answer. What matters most is finding what works best for you and your practice. Listen to your intuition and let it guide you. While the specific items on a witch's altar vary depending on the individual and their tradition, some common elements are often present. These tools each hold symbolic meaning and serve a purpose in magical workings. Candles, representing the element of fire, are used for illumination and to represent the divine. Crystals and stones connected to the earth channel energy and amplify intentions. Herbs and flowers, gifts from nature, are incorporated for their magical properties and correspondences. Two other significant tools are the athame and the wand. The athame, a double-edged dagger, is used to direct energy, while the wand, often made from wood, is used to invoke and channel energy. These are just a few of the many tools that a witch might use. Each item on the altar is carefully chosen for its symbolic meaning and magical properties. The altar serves as the focal point for many rituals and spells. It is here that the witch gathers their tools and focuses their intentions. A ritual can be as simple or as elaborate as the witch desires. It might involve lighting candles, casting a circle, invoking deities, or performing specific actions to manifest a desired outcome. Through ritual, the witch interacts with the energies of the universe, shaping and directing them according to their will. The altar acts as a conduit, a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms. Some people may have concerns about the safety of having an altar, fearing that it might attract negative energy or be dangerous in some way. It is important to remember that an altar is a sacred space, and like any sacred space, it should be treated with respect. By approaching your altar with reverence and positive intentions, you create a safe and empowering environment. It is also important to use common sense when working with candles, herbs, and other materials. Always research and understand the properties of anything you use in your practice. Section 6. Sourcing your altar, where to find magical supplies. Finding items for your altar is an adventure in itself. Metaphysical shops offer a wide variety of tools, crystals, and herbs. You can also find unique and meaningful items at flea markets, antique stores, and even in nature. Don't be afraid to get creative and personalize your altar with items that hold special significance to you. Remember, the most important aspect of your altar is that it resonates with you and your practice. Section 7. The altar and you, a sacred connection. The act of creating and tending to an altar is a deeply personal and fulfilling experience. It allows you to connect with your spirituality, your creativity, and your own inner wisdom. As you arrange your altar, you are essentially creating a visual representation of your magical self. It is a space where you can be fully present, fully yourself. Over time, your altar may evolve and change as you grow and evolve in your practice. It is a reflection of your journey, a tangible reminder of your connection to the divine and to the magic within you. Section 8. Respecting traditions and finding your path. While this essay provides a general overview of witches' altars, it is essential to remember that there are many different paths within witchcraft. Some witches follow specific traditions with established guidelines for altar setup and ritual practices. Others forge their own path, drawing inspiration from various sources and creating a practice that is uniquely their own. Research different traditions, explore different approaches, and find what feels right for you. Section 9. Conclusion. The altar as a reflection of the witch. A witch's altar is a powerful tool for spiritual growth, magical practice, and self-discovery. Whether you choose to create an elaborate setup or prefer a simpler approach, the most important thing is that your altar reflects your own unique path and connection to the craft. It is a place of power, a place of peace, and a place where you can connect with the magic that resides within you.